Hi guys, it's Jessica. So today I'm back with another video. So I wanted to speak about exfoliative cheilitis. So I would like to thank someone, whoever it was, on the comments on my previous video, letting me know what is the correct pronunciation for cheilitis. So it's exfoliative cheilitis, because I would always constantly say exfoliative cheilitis, because I would always hear both on a bunch of videos, like just different videos. I could hear either or. But yeah. So a little update on me is that I recently turned 23. Oh my god, it is insane. But yeah, I turned 23 and I went to Vegas, Las Vegas for my 23 birthday. Um And yeah, it was really cool. I got to stay at the Flamingo Casino Hotel. It was really nice. I had a really cool view of the Sphere. So if you guys know anything about Vegas, is that they recently have a new, like, what do you call it, construction or building? I don't really know. It's called the Sphere and it's really cool. It lights up and just has different like images or like videos of like cool, like I don't know, it's just really cool. Look it up. But yeah, this is how my lips look. They are looking crusty on this video. I know on my other video, my lips were looking really crazy, and not gonna lie, after that video, all that dead skin came off, either after that video or the next day. It was crazy. Just naturally started to peel off. And I did mention that I was gonna start wearing this ointment on like one side of my lips. And I've been using it all over my lips just to test it out. So, I don't know. I can't really see progression yet. But it just seems like it's just doing the same thing as it always does. Um, but yeah, the purpose of this video is because I wanted to speak about just my personal experience about feeling self-conscious and embarrassed about having EC, and how I've been able to get over that and progress on being just open about it. Just in general, with being in public, at work, being open enough to make YouTube videos about it online. And just, yeah, I know that when you have this condition, a lot of the times people feel self-conscious, and I've been through that a lot, especially when I first had this condition. um I would say, like, for me, for example, I had this during the pandemic. So during the pandemic, I was able to kind of hide my lips with a face covering, with a face mask. But even after the pandemic was over, I would still be wearing a face mask for like, I think, a year or year and a half. I was hiding my face. Every time I would be outside, every time I'd be at work, and just even when I would eat eat lunch at work, for example, I would isolate myself from my coworkers because I felt embarrassed and I was hiding the fact that I had this skin condition. So yeah, it took a long time to get to this point where I'm open about it and trying to help others as well through making, videos online. Um but yeah, I just remember that, I don't know, I really don't know what it was, but I just remember I woke up one day after a really long time of hiding my face with a face covering, and I realized, you know what? I'm gonna stop hiding my face. I'm gonna stop hiding my lips, like, from the public, from the world, from just everything. Like, I am gonna live my life and I am gonna be doing what everyone else does. I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna just be open about it. Um so yeah, I just remember that day that I had that mindset. I went to work without a mask, and I don't think my lips were looking crazy, but I was explaining to everyone all my coworkers about my condition and what it was and how it looks. I was showing them pictures like, yes, like this is how sometimes my lips are gonna start looking. And luckily, everyone was very understanding. Some people felt bad for me. Like, some people actually felt bad because they were just like, why would you hide your lips for so long? Like, everyone has something, you know, even if it's not this, sometimes people have other conditions. And, you know, because people would always question me, especially at work. They'd be like, why are you still wearing your mask, Jessica? Like, why are you still hiding your face? Like, the pandemic is over. Like, don't get me wrong, like, you could still get COVID probably, like, still, but it's very rare. Um, and I would always wear I would be one of the very few people at my job that would still wear a mask. And I would hate it. I would always hate it. I hated the fact that I felt like I had to hide my face. I had to isolate myself from people at work, like during the time I would be eating lunch, um, because I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed about having this condition of what people would think. And I feel like people that have this condition go through that a lot. When, you know, you just feel so self-conscious. But you have to remember that you can't control how other people react and think. You know, you can't stop living your life because of this lip condition. You know, that's something that's really important. Like, for me, I've luckily have been able to get over that, where I'm open about it. Like, I go to the grocery store, I go to pump gas, I go to a restaurant, and I don't care anymore. I'm just open about it. People stare, people look down while they're talking to me. I see them staring at my lips. And that's something that people can't control. Um, you know, even with my partner, with my parents, with, you know, family members, they're just talking to me. They're just talking to me, but I notice them. I catch them looking at my lips. They're looking down at my lips. You're talking to a stranger, you're talking to coworkers. They're just gonna naturally look at your lips because it's there. You know, it's like if you had a big fat pimple on your face, or if you saw someone with a big fat pimple on their face, you would just naturally look at it. You know, because it's something that's different. You know, and yeah, like I said, you have to always remember that you can't like you cannot control what other people think, say, or do. You know, luckily, most of the time when I go out, no one ever says anything. No one, they might look, they might stare, but they don't ever say anything. And then if they do go out of their way, like, to ask me, like, oh, why do your lips look the way they do? Or why are your lips really chapped? And I explain to them, like, oh, yeah, I have this skin condition. I explain to them, like, it's exfoliative cheilitis, and this is what it is, you know, and people are understanding. So just remember that no matter how crazy your lips get, and no matter how self-conscious you feel, remember, people are going to stare, but at the end of the day, they're going to move on with their life. They're going to move on and just move on to the next thing. You know, you shouldn't feel self-conscious. You should go out, live your life. Don't feel embarrassed about it, no matter how crazy your lips look, because like I said, people have far worse things going on. You know, there's people that have big scars on their face, people that have, you know, one lazy eye, people that have just, you know, a disformity, like, on their face. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but you know what I mean, where people are just have something crazy, like just something they just naturally can't control. You know, and it is embarrassing and you feel self-conscious, but you got to get over that, and you got to be positive, you got to stay strong. And, you know, luckily for me, I've been able to get over that. So yeah, don't let your skin condition affect your life. Go to the fair, go to the store, go to the restaurant, go to a concert. Have fun. Don't let this condition ruin your life. Alright, guys, well, I hope you guys have a nice day. And till next time, stay positive out there. Bye bye.